Hey, what is going on, you guys? Welcome to the CCxRC channel. I am the king of RC, and I have all of the good stuff. In fact, I have the new Traxxas TRX-4m. M is for mine. It is all mine. I got all of them. I got the Defender and I got the Bronco, and these are 1/18 scale. And Axial did a bigger 1/18 scale because they think they're bigger in their britches than Traxxas, but I don't know. This one is definitely much more the size of this one that we saw in the last video. In fact, they may have just copied this FMS one and just called it Traxxas. I'm not sure, but maybe that's what happened because it looks like the same truck. Unless you take the body off and see everything underneath, and then they don't look anything alike. But they may have still copied it. I don't know. It's the same size, gosh darn it. I mean, wheelbase and all of that's the same. So we're going to take a look at this here truck. The other guy already unboxed this one, and he did a pretty crappy job. He didn't use all this fancy lights and stuff. He just kind of showed it on a table and was like, look at what I got. But we're going to give you guys all of the specs and the cool stuff you need to know about this here Traxxas TRX-4m. We got one here. This is the Bronco, and it's black because black is cool. You notice I like to wear black a lot, and if it's not black, it should be red, white, and blue. So we got this thing here going right there, looking pretty good in red, so another good choice. Traxxas has some good reds and blues, I'll tell you what. Very, very America. So we got the red America Defender, even though it's not an American truck, which is actually, we're not going to keep it here on the table for this because it's not American. And we're going to do a good old Ford Bronco. That's why the king of RC is here, to show you guys which one you should get, and you should get Ford. Ford tough, baby. That's what we got. All right, it's all good. We just had to make sure it was not too broken because we still like the Defender. It's actually one of our favorite trucks. It's kind of a hidden crush. We can't let people know because we do support America here. Let's look at this thing. It comes in a box. Boxes are good. They keep the truck protected. So if you get one, hopefully yours will come in a box too, because I think that's the best way to get them. And so if it doesn't come in a box, all right, we're going to take a gentleman's bet right now. Whether or not I open this up with the truck right side up or not. We never know what's going to happen. I think this time for sure it's going to come out. It's going to be looking at you. It's going to be right side up. It's going to be perfect. Check this out. Ready? Cut it. Right now, we're going to pull this out first try, and we're going to get it right. Check it out. You see that? I thought I'd get it right that time. These things are so stinking always upside down. You think that the people packed them wrong or something. Looks like you get a charger thing, and here's your battery. This is a 750 milliamp hour battery. And boy, do they want you to look at some kind of fancy writing on here. It says, warning is right here. That's the good one right there. It has the warning fire hazard. But here, this is my favorite part. It says, warning, branding fire. And that's when you know that something might be going wrong and your car's catching on fire. We don't need warnings. We live risky here. And with Traxxas, if you get one of theirs, you have to use their batteries. And right now, because everybody is trying to go all green and electric, there's none of these batteries to be had. They're all sold out everywhere. So it's kind of a bummer. And maybe we'll get some more batteries for it soon, but right now we got one. Well, two if we take the one from that European truck over there. It don't need batteries to drive. We're going to be driving this American-made Ford truck right here, baby. Bronco. Nothing says America like Ford and Broncos. Oh, check it out here. It's got this fancy cover on it, making it look good. Wheels popping off it. That's a nice feature. That way you can learn how to put your tire bead back on. This one's popping right off there. That teaches you one thing though, there ain't no glue on these tires. That's kind of cool. Then you pull your tire off like this and you have it sitting on the road, and everyone's like, found on road daily. All right, we got it kind of on there. It's a little bit tricky to get it back on. Get a zoom in on this thing, watch this. We're gonna take this top off, it's all magic like. There's these two little buttons in here. They make it quick and easy to take off. You do that and oh, here, listen to the crinkle. Isn't that nice? So many people like it. It's like sound effects, really Nice and quiet like. I got the black one because it's a slow truck, so it doesn't need fast colors. Look at that, it's got a Bronco on the back though. That's got some power in it right there. This thing should be able to just crawl up things all like crazy like. Hey, while we got it apart, let's go ahead and take a look here on the inside. It's got a hard body. You can see the clips here on the bottom. These are the clippy things. And here's where you can install some lights. All right, so there you have it. There's your truck. It's got lots of that Traxxas plastic all over this thing. We like that. Just kind of flexible, slides on the rocks real nice. And here, see that right there? That is a rubber band. This is for them city folk that have their long hair and they're out on the trail. They need to, you know, put their hair up in a man bun or something like that. Just take this right off of here, do your hair up, put it in a man bun, and you'll be good to go. Your truck won't drive, but that's because you're in the city and you don't know how to drive anyway. You're gonna lose that pin, drive shaft's gonna come off, and you're gonna be stuck waiting for a country boy like me to come and rescue you. That's what's gonna happen right there. So they did this for you guys, and there's extra, so if your friend needs to do his man bun, you've got one up here too. So lots of stuff you could do. If you got your little kids with you and their braces, they lose that little rubber band, maybe you could use it there, fix up their teeth, and make them look all purty like. So that's a good feature. I think you're gonna like that about it. And the shocks feel pretty good, very smooth. It's got a big motor in here. They put a bigger motor in here than Axial put in their CCx24. They're like, look at how big our motor is. You guys have a teeny motor. This is a big boy motor. Traxxas, big boys. They got a blue ESC. We told you before that's got some power. The blue ESCs definitely are powerful. It says you can do your lights there. And it has some lights in the bumper, fog lights. Usually, you know, if they really want this to be scale, one of them won't work. So we'll see. Maybe we'll plug it in and one of the fog lights won't work. Because here in Michigan, never have two fog lights working. If they got two fog lights working, this is just a piece of junk. They didn't do their research on how trucks look when they're out in the wild. So, and this is a Bronco, so it should be out in the wild. We'll go ahead and strap in our battery here. But the biggest problem with this truck is they made it to go slow, and we don't like going slow. Oh, dag damn it. Both lights work. We're gonna have to fix that. We are going to have to fix that. I got some skizzers right here. And we're just gonna cut one of them. I think probably the driver one because it's kind of like going into the other side there. That there looks a lot more scale if you got a truck. See, look at that. That's how it should look when you're driving down the road. You only want to have one of them working. So that's very scale to have a feature like that. So they made it like a do-it-yourself kind of a kit. So if you want to have a scale truck, you just have to add scale accessories. Like if you want to have a real driver in here, you're gonna have to make your own, or wait for Knights Customs to make some cool ones, and then you just print them yourself and stick it in here, and it looks cool, and you pretend to your friends like you did it, but you got no design skills like I do, because I'm good at all this kind of stuff. So yeah, just check it out. Black is awesome. We did get some other stuff for it because we didn't think it was gonna be very good out of the box. So they sell all this stuff right here that you can get right when you buy it. First day it came out, all kinds of goodies already ready for it. So we got some screws, we got some axles, we got more gears because we're probably gonna ruin some. We got springs and bearings because this don't have bearings and it's got bushings. Lets you play in the water. This here, this is the best part. This is speed gearing. We're gonna put this transmission in because we're gonna do something cool with ours. We're gonna do a monster truck. See that right there? These are J Concepts mini monster truck tires. Golden years, but we also got these ones right here. These are the Renegades. These ones are awesome tires right here. These will be the ones we're probably gonna put on here because they look mean, they look fast, and that's what we like to be. You know, we're all about the racing. We got their wheel sets here. We got 2 sets. There's another one in here somewhere. We got the other lights in here for it as well we can install. We got the other thing here we're gonna try is a Mighty Chihuahua servo. These you can get at CCxRC.com, and these things are an animal. There ain't nothing fiercer than a little Mighty Chihuahua. Have you ever seen one of them when he's angry? Oh boy, boy howdy, you do not want to mess with an angry Chihuahua. They are mighty, and this one here, this is the mightiest Chihuahua of them all. So don't mess with the mighty Chihuahua. It's going to make this thing crazy. Lots of speed, lots of power. Well, this thing's made by Reefs, so you know it's good. You're going to like that about it. That's for sure. We also have our mighty handy tool because we're going to use this to work on it. CCxRC.com as well. And so it's got all the tools you need to work on this truck right here in the butt side of it. See, it even ejects the one you need if you have an SCX24. If you don't have an SCX24, you put that one back on and you get the right one you need right here. So that's that. That's pretty cool. Cool feature. So let's go ahead and let's monster truck this real quick, right? All right, let's do it. Because there ain't nothing else you need to know about this thing. We already fixed the light problem. Oh, I know. There's one other thing in here that's very, very important. Talk about the radio. None of us like to, you can't hold your drink in your hand and drive if you have two hands on the wheel. So this controller is terrible. Most other little ones that you get, you can kind of hold them and drive them one-handed. Not going to point out their competition here, but I can drive that pretty good one-handed right there. This one, can't even reach it. Well, I got big hands. So all you mamby-pamby men out there with your small hands, you ain't going to be able to use this. So this one, you got to use a little bit bigger tool out of here, the 2.0, and you'll be able to take this wheel right off of here. You know, just chuck it. They're good for that. You can maybe skip it in the river, although that would be littering. And who knows what might happen to fish if you do that. It's probably not a good idea to skip it in the river, but you could throw it in the trash can. I got a trash right behind me. We'll shoot for 2 points. Gentleman's bet. I make it first try. I used to play basketball. Take off this little piece because you're going to want to keep it. Make sure the screw's out. I'm going to even go Kareem Abdul-Jabbar on this one here. Hook shot. Nailed it. Where'd that grip thing go? DSM Off-Road. Did you know that they made a grip for this? Mark Santa Maria, they told me made one. And then DSM Off-Road said he made them too. So we got one of his this time, and we're going to put it on here if we don't have to, we don't know what we did with it. So I think this video just ended quickly, guys, because if we can't fix this now, we just lost the other one. We can't even drive it. What a piece of junk. All right, so now that we got this, took us a minute to find it. This is from DSM Off-Road. This fits in there perfect, like the Traxxas one. Put that other screw back in here, and now you're gonna be able to use your thumb to drive this thing. That's pretty cool. Put this on here. It can be a little bit tricky to squeeze it on there, but it's worth the effort, that's for sure. And you can still drive it two-handed if you want. But now, check that out. Right there, you can drive it full steer left and right with this. Pretty cool. Let's actually go ahead and power this up and drive it real quick. Show you guys how it handles as a crawler before we put monster truck tires on it. Make it fast. So first thing we want to show you guys is it crawling in here. I'm gonna hold this button right here. See it flash 3 times. Right there. Now we're in crawler mode. So that's what we wanted. So that's a good feature. You're gonna like that. And put this back on here. Give it a little slap. There. See, look at that. I'm driving it one-handed. This comes with like a pretty fast gear. And it's good for trailing and running around your house. It's got a little bit of speed. Makes it a little bit harder to do some like really good crawling with it. It'll crawl, but you definitely, the resistance, you feel it kind of stall sometimes when you're going slow especially. And right there it's stalled, need a little more throttle input. It'll keep going, you just got to keep giving it more throttle. It's a little bit more jerky. It's not as slow and smooth as I like. If I'm gonna go slow, I want to go real slow. If I'm gonna have some speed, I want to go fast and do monster trucks. So it definitely has some stall points like that. They got to kind of push through, and it's not the end of the world. But the best thing is, for $5 you can get a little gear set throw in there, and you can make it go slower. Nice crawler gears, or what I've got here. These are speed gears right here. We're gonna make it go fast. You guys ready for this? We're not gonna do it that way though. We're gonna kind of cheat, because the King of RC, he likes to spend money, so he just built it already built like this. We're not going to tear it out and put on these gears. These are for when I destroy these ones, they're spares, right? So that's why we got these, not because we want to waste our time putting them in. We're going to do it the easy way, because in life, sometimes the easy way is the best way. Boom. Time me. Time me. Done. 2 seconds. Those are just little extras just to make sure it was firm. Those ones don't count. Those are like bonus ones. I think we'd be smart if we change this servo, because this needs some power. Let's first show the peoples what it looks like with the regular, okay? You want to see the regular speed? That, oh, that ain't bad. All right, here it is. Have you ever seen something so magnificent in your life? If you get in here real close like, you can see there's a Chihuahua on there, and he looks angry. Check out that Chihuahua right there. That's how you know it's good right there, because it's got a Chihuahua. Look at the spikes on that necklace he's wearing. Have you ever seen something so fierce? And then this right here, that makes it even better. That's a nice feature right there, the CCxRC logo. Well, the Mighty Chihuahua was a little big for its britches, and we got it in here all right, but it's not a good fit. We had to like force the screws through in the middle part, and but it's working. It's gonna give us some good power, and that's a good feature right there. I think you're gonna like that about it, but it definitely was not the perfect solution that I thought it would be. All right, you guys ready to see some real power? Look at that. That's some speed and power right there. That is a Mighty Chihuahua. It is a fierce animal. Alrighty guys, we done made a monster truck. Check that out. That is the Traxxas TRX-4m monster truck. And that's the speed gears? Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, the bumper's hitting. That's gonna be a problem right there. We're gonna have to do some damage to them bumpers, because we gotta leave it on there for the body to click in if we want to run the body like this. Oh, does that look mean or what? Well, that's a cool monster truck right there. All right, we do have ourselves here a jump, and we'll see if we can jump it real quick for you guys, because you guys want to see the King of RC jump a monster truck, right? All right, give me a countdown. 3, 2, 1, jump! That didn't work. So this is a work in progress. We got some work to do still. It's pretty quick though. But we got some bumper clearances and things we got to work on. Maybe if I do this and it's not so abrupt, it can do it. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, go. Nope. Ain't gonna do it. All right. We're gonna see if we can't get her to jump just a little bit here. And go. There it was. That was one of the best jumps you've seen with the TRX-4m yet, I think. And we're just gonna keep improving it. Ugh. And that was a bumper slam right into the front there. All right, guys, that's it. Thanks for tuning in to the CCxRC show to see me, King of RC, with the new Traxxas TRX-4m monster truck. We do things big around here. We like speed, and we like monster trucks. So we done did it, and it looks awesome. Probably the best looking one you ever did see. Yeah, baby. Let me know in the comments down below what you think, and we're gonna just be awesome and make awesome stuff. See ya.